Hello, Chemistry 1 students. This is Mr. Kodrowski. I'm at a cross-country meet right now, so I'm going to quick walk you through your lab today. Basically, your goal is to get to know your lab equipment. To do that, you're going to do a couple different things. First, you're going to put on your safety goggles, hopefully wearing pants and closed-toed shoes. Once you've done that, you'll be able to enter the lab, and you'll see at 6 of the 7 lab tables there are miscellaneous glassware, funnels, droppers, pipettes, hot plates, balances, all the tools you guys will use throughout this semester and next semester too. What I want you guys to do is walk around, check out all the lab materials, pick them up carefully, obviously, kind of check them out, take a close look. You have a few things to do. So in this box right here, you're going to see a blank space where I want you to do your best to draw a simple little image. So once you figure out what the beaker is, I want you to draw a picture of a beaker. The next thing you should do is figure out what the beaker is used for. Our lab equipment has very specific uses, and if you don't use them for their intended purpose, you run the risk of breaking them or maybe not being the safest. So in this box, what it's used for, I want you to tell me what it's used for. To do that, you scroll all the way down online, but I think I've given you a separate sheet of paper. You should be able to find this sort of table of contents looking thing. And once you figure out what the beaker is, you can use this description right here to sort of give it a quick summary. If this isn't sufficient, you can use your Chromebook and look up a description of your own. So I would read this. It says beakers are glass containers. They can be used for storage or mixing chemicals. That sounds important, right? So I'll just jump up here right away and start typing, or you guys will start writing. Beakers are used for mixing and storing chemicals. I'm going to check and see if there's anything else they're used for. They can be heated, and they show approximate volume. So I'll go back up here. I'm more of a bullet point guy, but I'm doing this in sentences. So can be used for heating. What was the last thing here? Can be used for approximate volume. So that looks pretty good to me. Obviously, you guys are going to have to write that in there. I'm going to delete this since it's the master copy. And the final thing, you're going to have lab station questions. So at some of the lab tables, you're going to see pieces of cut out paper with questions on them. They have nice yellow tape, so they're easy to find. They look something like this. So if the question is about a beaker, so like this one's about a beaker, I want you to put it in the beaker lab station question box here. I know that's a little confusing, but once you get the hang of it, you should be all right. So the first beaker question is, what unit of volume do beakers measure in? I just want you to put number 1. I'll know what question you're answering, and you're going to tell me what unit of volume beakers measure in. And again, you can use a Chromebook if you can't quite figure it out. It should be labeled on the beaker, but it will also say in here probably maybe. It doesn't look like it does, but beakers will measure in milliliters, so you can answer that question. Please make sure you answer all the questions. Again, you don't have to write down the question. Just put the number as long as it's associated with the right piece of equipment. That's pretty much it. Some of these questions might be tougher to answer. Please use your Chromebook if you need it. Mr. Sid will be able to help to the best of his ability, and we'll likely need a little more time on Monday to finish this up. So if you have questions, we can answer them then. See you on Monday.